7 signs of colon cancer. In the United States, colon cancer is one of the most common forms of cancer diagnosed in both men and women. It is also one of the leading causes of cancer death in the country. And unlike breast cancer, which occurs in 99% of cases only in women, and prostate cancer, which only occurs in men, colon cancer occurs at the same frequency in both men and women. This means that everything I'm going to show in this video is very valuable because it matters to both men and women. Fortunately, our bodies teach us a lot and tell us when something is wrong with us, but we need to be aware of the signs our body gives us, and that's why I'm going to show you now 7 signs of colon cancer that should never be ignored. So let's move on to the first sign. Number 1, rectal bleeding or blood in the stool. When we talk about rectal bleeding or blood in the stool, we are referring to any sign of blood when you go to the bathroom. This can appear in a few different ways. In the case of blood in the stool, you may notice that your stools have spots of blood or may be completely covered by it. Sometimes, the blood may appear bright red, and other times it may appear dark. Other times, you may not notice the blood in the stool, but you may see blood stains on the toilet paper, so be attentive when wiping. And lastly, this bleeding may be appearing in the toilet bowl. That's right. You may see bright red blood in the toilet bowl after having a bowel movement. This bleeding can be a sign of various conditions, including hemorrhoids or anal fissures, but it can also be a symptom of colon cancer. Number 2, persistent diarrhea or constipation. It is very important that you pay attention to changes in bowel habits, and when I say that, I am referring to any alteration in the way you go to the bathroom. For example, if you start to notice that you are going more often than usual, or if you are having diarrhea frequently, very loose and frequent stools, this could be a sign. Similarly, if you notice that you are having difficulty going to the bathroom and your stools are harder, this could also be a symptom. Basically, if your way of going to the bathroom changes in any way and it doesn't seem normal to you, it's something that should be observed and discussed with a doctor. It's important not to ignore these changes, especially if they persist for a long time. Number 3, persistent abdominal pain, abdominal cramps, or gas. When we mention persistent abdominal pain, we are talking about feeling pain or discomfort in the belly that does not easily go away. This pain can manifest in different ways for different people, but it is usually a constant or intermittent feeling of discomfort in the stomach area or lower abdomen. It can be described as cramping, tightness, stabbing pain, or pressure in the belly. Sometimes, this pain can be accompanied by bloating or a feeling of heaviness in the abdominal region. This persistent abdominal pain can be caused by a number of reasons, such as gas, indigestion, or irritable bowel syndrome, but it can also be a symptom of more serious conditions, such as colon cancer. Do not ignore these signs. If you've been enjoying the video so far, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos about taking care of your health. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Let's move on. Number 4, feeling that the intestine has not emptied completely after a bowel movement. When we talk about the feeling that the intestine has not emptied completely after a bowel movement, we are referring to the sensation that there is still something inside the intestine even after going to the bathroom. This sensation may persist for some time after the bowel movement and may make you feel uncomfortable or worried. It may be accompanied by a feeling of fullness or pressure in the rectum or lower abdomen. This feeling of incomplete emptying can be caused by different reasons, such as constipation, muscle problems in the rectum, or even intestinal functioning problems, but do not ignore this sign. Number 5, unintentional weight loss. In the case of unintentional weight loss, we are referring to losing weight without actively trying to do so. This means that you are losing weight without dieting or doing special exercises for it. This weight loss can be significant and occur in a short period of time without an obvious reason. For example, you may notice that your clothes are becoming looser or that your scale is showing a lower weight, even though you haven't changed your eating or exercise routine. Unintentional weight loss can be caused by various reasons, such as stress, thyroid problems, or even cancer. In the case of colon cancer, unintentional weight loss can occur because the tumor is consuming energy from the body or interfering with nutrient absorption. Everything I'm talking about here is very important and cannot be ignored, but I want you to know that some symptoms presented here can be caused by other health problems as well. In fact, I made a very comprehensive video that talks about 25 signs that your body gives when you need more nutrients. I'll leave that video for you to watch when you finish this one. Deal? Let's move on. Number 6, unexplained weakness or fatigue. When we talk about unexplained weakness or fatigue, we are referring to feeling tired or weak even when you haven't made any significant effort. It's as if you don't have enough energy, even after getting enough rest. This feeling of extreme tiredness or weakness can affect your normal daily activities. For example, you may find it difficult to get out of bed in the morning or to perform simple tasks, such as taking a shower or shopping. Even after sleeping well at night, you may still feel exhausted during the day. This persistent and unexplained fatigue can be caused by various reasons, such as stress, lack of sleep, or even mental health problems like depression. However, it can also be a sign of colon cancer, especially if it is accompanied by other symptoms like those we've already talked about. Number 7, changes in stool shape, such as thin or ribbon-like stools. When we mention changes in stool shape, we are talking about changes in the appearance, texture, or shape of your stools when you go to the bathroom. For example, your stools may appear thinner than usual, like ribbons. They may also seem harder or drier than usual, making it difficult to pass. Or you may notice that your stools are looser and more broken up than usual, almost like water. These changes in stool shape can be indicative of different intestinal problems, including constipation, diarrhea, or irritable bowel syndrome. However, they can also be a sign of colon cancer, especially if they are accompanied by other symptoms like rectal bleeding or persistent abdominal pain. Never be ashamed to talk about these signs with your doctor, as this can be crucial for detecting problems early and receiving the appropriate treatment, because every disease, when discovered early, increases the chances of successful treatment significantly. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, leave your like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with other people you love. Information like this can save lives. Leave a comment down below also saying if you knew about all these signs that were talked about in the video.